Speaking of an LA kid, dude, your boy Nolan Arenado was you know, dropping hints he wants to be a Dodger, hitting Kendrick Lamar songs on his IG post, Dodger Blue. Um,
Was he? I didn't see that.
yeah, it was a couple weeks ago, but he posted like
Oh, okay.
some thing and he used the song Dodger Blue on it, and people were like, "Oh, word!" I think even Kike commented on it. But a lot of talk about Arenado becoming a Dodger for a couple years.
Yeah.
It would have been cool like 5+ years ago, but he apparently just nixed a trade to your Houston Astros. Jess, what does this mean? What's going on? What could
Yeah.
have
So
happened here?
Arenado has a no trade clause, basically. He put out a list of teams, I think it was like a week ago, of teams that he'd be willing to waive his no trade clause. And the Dodgers were on there, I
Oh,
believe.
really? I couldn't
Y-
believe it.
Yeah. Also, the Angels were on there, which is hilarious. Because
Ron
Anthony
Washington's the
Rendon.
man, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, apparently Anthony Rendon is just no longer a member of Major League Baseball, but um, it's there's a chance here that this is like just because we're still so early in the offseason. I did see a report from Katie Wu, I believe, who said that this is less about him not wanting to play in Houston and more about him just wanting to see what other opportunities emerge. Because I think he's kind of got it in his head that there's a chance for a Dodgers reunion, or even to go play for the Angels, or to go to a team like I forget who's on his list of teams, but to one of the teams that he listed
Yeah.
to play for, because this is apparently probably the first deal that's come to his attention where he had to waive his no trade clause, and it just might be that it's a little early. But of course, MLB fans are running with it right now and thinking that he just doesn't want to go play for Houston, so they're running with that as a story. I
Well,
don't think
Jesse,
it's that.
I'm
I
one of
think
those
it's more so
fans that
about
is
timing.
running with it, Jess, and I'll tell you why. He's a Southern California kid, and Arenado, I think is a guy that love him, hate him, whatever. I think he plays the game right. Hard nosed kind of guy. Honors the game, goes after it, and I don't think he took too kindly to them cheating Astros a few years ago, and I think he would rather keep his legacy out of that conversation, even though we are a few years removed. I really do. I really think that has something to do with this nixing of the trade, is the term we've been using. I agree that maybe it is a little early, but if he was really just focused on winning and really thought that Houston had some pieces together. Don't forget they still got Altuve, still got Framber. I know he's been to the subject of some trade talks. I mean, I know they got some pitching that's in flux, but some stars on that lineup. And if they're trading, that means that they weren't planning on bringing Bregman back. So that's a dip in production. Maybe
Yeah,
Arenado didn't see the vision, and with
dude.
everything else on top of that, like I don't know, maybe he just felt like, hey, fuck these fools. Maybe that's
There's a
it.
chance. There's a chance here that like Houston leaked that Arenado didn't waive the no trade clause, only because if you're actually trying and bringing back Alex Bregman, why would you want that report out there?
Do you think they're maybe
Maybe,
trying to raise the price on Bregman so they can go, well, I guess you're a free
or
agent, man. You got to get them the most money.
lower it. Maybe if they're trying to keep him, and then Bregman sees that they're trying to trade for him, they're like, Bregman's team is okay. Well, we're willing to accept 6 years. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems a little fishy that this is
There's
being.
some
Yeah,
collusion happening, would you say?
yeah. Well, there's some mini media manipulation going on that story got out there about, oh, he didn't waive it for the Astros. It feels like somebody is playing the game a little bit here. I'm not sure who it is, but Bregman, he's just clearly not coming back. If the Astros are trying to train for Arenado, they just traded for Isaac Paredes. They traded for Cam Smith. Both of those guys are third basemen, and now you're trying to trade for Arenado. It's like, okay, so you just don't want Bregman back. Is that what you're saying, or are you saying that you're trying to find a cheaper, more short-term replacement for Bregman? What are you trying to say?
Jess,
So,
I think you're onto something, and now I feel like maybe I took the proverbial bait and
you might
jumped
have
on it. Right? I'm like, maybe this is all part of the scheme, dude. They're just trying
got
to
got.
keep, maybe they're just trying to keep Ali Braggy, dude, at an affordable price point.
Yep,
Oh man,
might be.
nasty business this MLB offseason, dude. Nasty business, them dollars and
Well,
cents.